we are back with another video. How y'all doing today? Hopefully fine. So, we're back in the house with the Master Chef.
And what's that?
Doing it his way.
All right.
Okay? So, anyway, he's going to get started showing you guys his promised recipe of his curry ribs. So if you guys saw the cake video of Donnie's birthday cake, we put the announcement on the end of that. I will link it in the description below so you can go back and watch that video along with seeing his commercial announcement. You want to check it out because it's really cool. But anyway, let's get started watching him do what he do in the kitchen. And don't forget, he's always doing it his way. All right, here we go.
Hello. Tune in to Chef doing it his way. We're going to make some curry ribs today. And we've already took our ribs and washed them real good. We'll be using baby back ribs. You can use St. Louis ribs, or you can use wide spare ribs if you choose to. But we're using baby back ribs. And what I've done, I've taken my ribs and I marinated them in some yellow curry sauce, as you can see. And I've let them sit in the ice box for about an hour. And we're going to be using 8 different ingredients in these ribs. And these are some wonderful ribs when you're doing them my way. All right, here we go. We're going to be mixing our ingredients. We have 8 ingredients that goes into these ribs. These ribs are delicious. They're cooked in the oven. They're easy to do. They fall off the bone good because I do it my way. Now here we go. We're going to put some garlic powder, chili powder, paprika, cumin, curry powder, some Tony, and some adobo powder. You ought to smell that fragrance. We're going to stir that up. In other words, you're making a rub. You're going to put this dry rub, you're going to put this dry rub on these moist, baby back, tender, marinated curry ribs. And again, I don't use measuring cups. You put what you like on there and how much, how little, and you're going to just spread that on there. Try to get it on every part because you want to taste that goodness in every bite because we're doing this my way. And you take this and just saturate your ribs. Boy, this is going to be good. When this cooked down, you talking about good. Ooh. It'll make you appreciate your mama. I know y'all thought I was gonna say slap your mama. I'm doing it my way. So I say what I want. And we got that covered pretty good. I want you to look at that. Look at that. That's curry ribs. And they're gonna be delicious. You got 8 ingredients in here. And I tell you, we're going to cook these for 45 minutes to an hour. I got a twist I'm gonna show you tonight. All right, I'm back. And we're gonna cook these on the inside of the oven, but they're gonna have an outdoors taste. And look at here. This is a plain paper sack. Oh man, we're doing it my way. This paper sack is going to give it the same smoke flavor that you would have from hickory or mesquite. and you're cooking on the inside in a brown paper bag. I think this one comes from Aldi's. You might want to get yours at Taldi's. I don't know. Doing it my way. And you're going to take your whole pan and you're going to set it inside the bag. And you're going to take the bag and you're going to close it around the end. And when you set this in the oven, you're going to set it where the bag is on the rack to where it would keep it sealed. Put this in toward the back. Here we go. You're gonna put your oven on 350. It don't have to be preheated. I like to cut mine on when I put my ribs in there. I'm doing it my way. When I put my ribs in there, I like to cut it on then because it helps it to break down the cartilage in the meat. So as the oven heat up, you got that curry sauce, you got those 8 ingredients, and while the ribs is warming up with the stove, they're still marinating, and all of that goodness from all of those 8 ingredients are going to sink down in the ribs. And let me tell you something else. I did not pull the skin from the bottom of the rib because when I'm cooking on the inside, I like for my flavors to continue to marinate all down through the ribs, and they'll hit that bladder that you can pull off, the skin, the outer coating that's under the ribs. It'll hit that and it'll bounce right back up and it'll keep them juicy. Let me tell you this, remember, when you're choosing a good rib, always remember that you don't want just a lean piece of meat because it won't be juicy and tender. So always get you one that has fat throughout it. And when that fat begins to render down in that meat, that lean meat, oh, when you get ready to eat it, it'll melt in your mouth. Remember that. I want you to stay tuned. And when these ribs come out of the oven, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how they just off the bone goodness, because I'm doing it my way. All right, we're back. We took the ribs out of the oven, and they have rested, and we're going to get ready to cut them and taste them. Doing it my way. Got some of those great big buttermilk biscuits there. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh man, look at that, look at that. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at that, there the bone is right there. Look at that, look at that. Now, gotta clean that bone.
Is it good?
Bone still smoking. Doing it my way. You know what? You might not even eat the meat, just want to work with this bone. When you're doing it my way. Let me get my camera. Look at that. Look at that. See what I meant? Leave that little blat on there where all of that juice will hit that and come back up. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Just fall off the bone. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You got to feed the camera, people. When you're doing it my way,
That is good. Give me some more of that meat.
We having a party. Look at the juice. Look at that.
I don't know if I can get it.
Look at that juice. Woo. This is Chef doing it my way. What I'm gonna be coming back to you next with some of my homemade mac and cheese.
Oh my goodness.
Wait a minute. Homemade mac and cheese with pepperoni. Tell all your cousins, Uncle Pookie them, that I'm gonna be coming with that, and that is one that you don't wanna miss. Stay tuned, tune in with who? Chef doing it my way.